Hello YouTube, my name is Hero and today we're going to be discussing another very important topic about Black Desert when it comes to progressing your character. And that topic is crystals, or otherwise known as gems. Now, crystals and gems are very important in Black Desert. As you can see here, I have the Black Desert database up, it's bddatabase.net. This is my preferred database. There are others, but I prefer this one. So, as you can see here, we have crystals that give attack speed and casting speed. We have crystals that give critical hit rate. We have crystals that give more attack speed, max HP and HP recovery, max HP recovery, evasion, movement speed, max weight, max endurance, and things like that. Now, the thing you have to understand about gems and crystals in general is that each piece of your armor, every piece of armor that you have basically, or weapon, is going to have at least one gem slot in it. If it doesn't have at least one gem slot, then that means it's probably just a trash armor or trash weapon. But if it has one piece, one gem slot, then you can put a gem slot that corresponds. For example, as you can see here, this one right here, additional damage to human +4. This is a weapon. This is a weapon crystal, or a weapon gem. You can only equip it into your weapon. It doesn't say here. Let me see if I can find another one that I know for sure. This one is definitely a weapon. So it doesn't say on the website that this is a weapon one, but oh, here it is. A blackstone crystal that can be fused into weapon sockets. So that one could be fused into weapon sockets. And I want to be sure. This one right there. Yeah, weapon sockets. Yeah, I'm just blind. So yeah, you can put these into different sockets. So there's weapon sockets, and then there's one, this one right here this one can be fused into armor sockets, and armor sockets, which armor means chest piece, armor sockets. This one is another weapon, and things like that. This is for shoes, and people tend to say that the color is what you can tell where it can go into anything. For example, green goes into shoes, blue goes into armor, and then yellow will go into gloves. But you see right here, it says it goes into weapons. So I don't like to use color to coordinate. It's actually kind of silly to me because there's so many, like, color doesn't usually play the part, right? See right there, that yellow one, but this yellow one right here will go into your gloves. So I usually don't pay much attention to the color. I just highlight it and see what goes where. So once you've gotten the best crystals for your class, if you're a warrior, you'll go for attack speed. If you're a sorcerer or something like that, you'll go for casting speed, or any a wizard, I should say, you go for casting speed, things like that. And then you put those into your weapons and your gloves, and then you say, well, what about my armor? Well, armor sockets, there's two that are pretty much the most important, or the most suggested, and that would be damage reduction or max HP. HP recovery doesn't matter at all, but max HP, that's what a lot of Koreans just starved. They just go for max HP. They love to stack max HP. They put it on everything, max HP. So what I've learned is, if a lot of Koreans do it, it's usually the right thing to do. But you don't have to take my word for it. Damage reduction is also good. It got nerfed, but it's still pretty good if you got a lot of it, like this one +5, which is pretty rare. But yeah, so a lot of Koreans just will stack this one, I think. Well, there's one that gives HP +25 that a lot of Koreans would stack, and they put it in their armor and things like that, and they put it in their helmets too. And the thing that you guys need to understand is, when you have a regular armor, usually they will only have one gem socket, but a blue armor and some green armors have 2 slots. So for example, the Hebe set Let's see if I can find it here. Here we go. See, the Heavy set here, the chest piece has 2 enchantment slots. The boots have 2 enchantment slots. They all have 2 enchantment slots. So while you may be losing out on a bit of defense, you can have 2 enchantment slots in there, and that'll really increase your stats depending on what you put in there. And then there's this set here, the Gunrail set, that has 2 slots, and it has good defense. So a lot of people recommend this set, but it won't be out, well, most likely won't be out for us until Media releases, so we'll just have to wait for that. So yeah guys, this is a little quick tips on crystals, and if you guys have any questions about it, just let me know in the comments, or I'll be sure to let you guys know anything else that's important if I come up with anything. In the meantime, this is Hero. See you next time.